Interviewing for a new job can be very stressful. You likely haven't had to do this for a while. Your plans for the future could be riding on this job, or you're just unsure of yourself. With this video, we'll be going through some basic preparation to boost your interview confidence. Specifically, we're going to break down some interview questions and answers that, along with the other content on our website, will set you up for success landing your next job. The first interview question we'll be going through is, why do you want to work here? Now, to answer this, you're going to want to address how the job aligns with your goals. Is there something about this job particularly that fits with your passions? Next, does the job let you achieve something you couldn't elsewhere? So comparing other job opportunities you have at the time, why is this the best one for you? This question requires some thought, and the answer should show that you have passion and enthusiasm for the job. Next question is, what are your weaknesses? Make this one personal. It needs to show that you are self-aware and not overly insecure. A good way to do this is by describing something that's happened at a past job and showing how you could have been better in that situation. If you're struggling with this, remember, everyone has weaknesses, and it's a sign of strength to be able to openly address them. Third question is, what are your strengths? Do you fit the position, and how is a good first point to hit. So think about what's relevant to the job. Are you situationally aware? Do you do good with teamwork? Are those parts of the job you're applying for? Prepare a story ahead of time, much like the weakness that showcases how you've used these skills in the past. The employer will often ask for an example from your past, so it's better to have something prepared ahead of time and not be stuck on the spot trying to think of an example of how you've used your skills. Don't be humble is the best advice I can give for this one. Describe yourself in a desirable way that plays up what makes you great. The employer needs to see your best attributes and why they should have you on their team. Question 4 is less of a question, but it is, tell me about yourself. For this one, you're going to want to treat it like a short biography detailing segments of your life. Don't just list your hobbies and say, I like to watch movies and eat food. That's boring and it's not what the employer wants to hear. They want to hear maybe about your education, your last job or two, and a small amount of your personal life. This question is about seeing where you are in your life and if you're at a good point to, start a new chapter. Question 5, this is a big one, is where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now, this can be tricky as the interviewer is looking for signs of commitment and long-term compatibility with the company. It can be hard because you might not even know where you want to be in 5 years. A good way to handle this situation is say something like, I'd like to be working a more advanced or management position with this company and furthering X personal or professional goal, where you fit this to describe your own life and your own goals, of course. This response shows that you care about growing and staying with the company while you grow. Those are two things that, of course, with commitment and compatibility that they're looking for. If you do know where you want to be in 5 years, just be authentic, and that carries weight with the person interviewing you. Now that we've gone through some of the most common interview questions and answers, you should be feeling a bit better about your upcoming interview. If you could still use some help, check out our other amazing resources on our website, like live interview practice with a business professional. Thanks for watching.
Wow, well, I've got to say, I was really impressed with your interview. And I'm excited to see what you're going to bring to this position. You got the job.
Woo!